What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Not With Us channel. Today, guys, I go by cold.
Casanova.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was gonna go by like
Da 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 da.
Okay. Anyways, guys, we got a special video for y'all today. So today we'll be reacting to the top 10 scariest objects / items / figure / whatever in the world. You want to tell them what we're doing at 200 subs?
I'm dyeing my hair.
Guys, also we will be having a cool way of showing how that will be done. Also, if y'all are not familiar, at 500 I will be shaving off my beard. He'll be cutting off his hair, and then at 1,000 we'll be going to the most haunted place inside of Virginia. Now, with all that being said, guys, as y'all can see by the background, the first item we will be going over is the Dive box or Div box? It's Div box.
Yes.
Div box.
Yes.
Div box. Guys, we're gonna go into some stories about this. We'll see you guys in the video. Now, guys, when talking about the Div box, so what the Div box essentially is it's folklore, but it also has a bunch of nasty history behind it. So apparently this is the most haunted object actually in the world. Now, guys, I said I wanted to go to Zach Bacon's museum. He's against it. We'll see where we ever end up in this lifetime. Maybe one day we'll go. Maybe we never go. Who the fuck knows what we plan on doing? Now, guys, so when we're talking about the Div box, like I said, apparently the spirit that's trapped inside of the Div box is a Dybbuk. I've never heard of this. We'll look that up and see everything that goes on with that. You have heard of it.
Object, the Dybbuk box, which is a box that supposedly has an evil spirit in it. Anyway, then while he's touching that box, Malone is seen touching his shoulder.
Right here's the paranormal fiend.
According to folklore and just all around history of the Div box, apparently it was being sold across the world, and it racked up so many deaths, and it was at the center of the deaths that made it the way it was. That's apparently what got it its like name. Now, guys, this object resides inside the Zach Bacon's museum. Obviously, if y'all know, some famous YouTubers been there, Sam and Kobe, some celebrities. So, here it goes. 2003, when antique store owner Kevin Manis bought a vintage wine box from a 103-year-old Holocaust survivor on eBay. After a strange string of unexplained hauntings, recurring nightmares, bruises, the box is found on the way back on eBay land.
Hold on, wait a second. 103-year-old. What the fuck is this gypsy shit?
On
some thinner.
The day it arrived, I put my hands on it and it almost feels like the thing collapses. Liquid state. I felt like a knife was coming into my guy. I was paralyzed in pain. When I go to bed, I had terrible dreams of a hag that seems to come with the box. So, guys, listen. Zach Bacon's museum has all types of artifacts, and according to everyone who's ever visited this box, this is by far, this along with the Devil's Chair and another one we'll get into in this video, is the worst items you'll find at the Zach Bacon's museum. And that's not even, it's like going to the Ed and Lorraine museum, I feel like, and it was one of those things where sure, it has a bunch of haunted artifacts, but what's the craziest one? QU, what's the craziest one?
Annabelle.
Okay, to have come from an Oregon estate sale at the Holocaust. So that's what's going on here? Okay, I didn't know this part of the story. The person who bought the box at the estate sale was told that the box was always shut and set in a place that was out of reach. It was never, ever to be opened.
Yeah, maybe pay $200.
How much money? How much money would it take for you to open that box?
In like an open field?
Well, that might be a little worse. I'd rather do it in a closed facility where I can control it, lock it in, put some salt around, all types, all the good stuff. Open field, brother?
Open field, let them bitches run.
You don't think it would just chase after the person that's fucking with it? You think it's gonna be like, I'm gonna take care of that homeless man on the side of the road. He ain't got nothing else to
Maybe
do.
they got some enemies out there. Maybe if they've been killed by somebody, maybe they need to go figure it out. Maybe they got some built up tension and beef.
Guys, all I know is this by far is one of the most haunted objects in the world, if not the most. I have looked her in her eyes at least 3 times in my entire life. And so far, so good. But I'm protected by the blood of the Lord. It's a little different ball game here. Can't guarantee everybody's safety depending on what you believe in and what you don't. But as y'all already know, I will pull up a Sam and Colby clip. That is the easiest way to do this, because they have it kind of all done right.
Peggy is legitimately cursed.
And this story is terrifying.
Absolutely.
I want y'all to listen to these guys.
What the fuck was that? My eyes like watering, like holy shit. This doll apparently looks like just any other doll, but you have to respect it. There might be something very negative inside. I heard that you can't even look her in the eye.
They're smart. They did the right
And
thing.
while you enter and exit the room, you have to say, hello, Peggy. Goodbye, Peggy. Kind of like a Ouija board, honestly. I think I remember reading that there was 80 cases of people feeling either nausea, chest pains, or fainting.
Call her names, she will do things to you.
Peggy don't like me. She'll call me a bitch.
So you're hearing that on a spirit box, or you're hearing that?
On the spirit box.
Okay.
There was a guy that went through the whole museum, and he was one of those,
Macho
cocky
guys.
guys that, I don't believe in this stuff. Da 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 da. He went into Peggy's room and said,
Do you believe? Do you believe that if you went there and disrespected Peggy, that you would feel something?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. Here's the thing. I believe that will definitely happen. I just don't believe that it's always in that light. Like, I don't think if I go there and be like, man, like, hey, it don't matter what you say, Jesus Christ got more power. I don't think that would upset. I think it would upset it. I just don't think that would do as much damage as the people that probably walked in there, spit on the case, hee ha ha, kickling, cackling all over the place.
fuck you, Peggy. I was like, whoa, whoa,
See,
whoa, whoa.
that right there.
And he's like, she's just a doll. And when he got downstairs in the Devil's Rocking Chair, he puked.
I want y'all to understand something. That there's a reason why this is blurred. And there's a reason why it will remain blurred. Now, we'll also show their unedited version of her eyes. Now, listen. In no way, shape, or form am I telling you to look in her eyes. In no way, shape, or form am I telling you to try to go for it. This is not something that's for the faint of heart. You want to give him? Want to tell him anything?
Don't be a dumbass, nigga. You know, and if you listen, if you might as well skip. You might as well skip ahead.
Yeah. If you want to skip ahead, skip ahead. This is uncensored. Okay, now they're gonna uncensor it here soon. I'm gonna look down because I'm slide back, move your chair, rotate this way for me, and just look down. Now I'm gonna go on ahead and look down as well. I, for one, do not condone this, but this is for you guys.
Wait, okay, guys, I'm going to show you what Peggy looks like up close.
If you want to look.
I just want to say one more thing, that she can affect you even through a screen.
Look, you can. Viewer discretion.
That is Peggy. That is her. That is the doll. Now, that being said, I advise you guys not to look at her in her eyes. I'm very much a firm believer that she can affect people through a screen, in person, through a third party reaction, whatever the case may be. I will not look her in her eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and click off this video now. Trying to do it. Cool. And we're gonna go on ahead. There's a couple backspaces here. There we go. So that was Peggy the doll. Now, guys, that's just one. Now, we're gonna get into Annabelle. Now, this is the most popular doll. Everyone knows who Annabelle is. There was a whole series made off of Annabelle. There's a whole series made off of her presence. There's a lot of things that come with the Annabelle doll, which is one, everyone knows them. The Warrens, everyone knows about what's that family called? Was and whatever. At the end of the day, the Annabelle doll is not what it is portrayed in the movies. It is a typical Raggedy Ann doll that has been known to do a lot of damage. As you can see, the Annabelle doll is a Raggedy Ann doll that is claimed to be haunted, according to the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The doll frightened its owner, so they moved to their now closed museum in Connecticut during the 1970s. Academics and science writers have dismissed their claims as myth and folklore. A character based on the Warren story is one of the antagonists that appear in the fictional Conjuring universe. Now, according to the Warrens, they were given the doll in the 1970s by a 28-year-old student nurse named Donna from Hartford, Connecticut. Come on now. Everything I touch has something. The Warren said the psychic medium had told the student nurse her doll had been taken over by a spirit of a dead 6-year-old girl. Now, this is quite interesting. Remember that movie, Annabelle Creation? Mm-hmm. I never actually knew that's what that was all about. Well, okay, I did know.
What part?
Remember that part where they're walking in the room? Remember that part where she turns in the mirror? Pop up a video. It's all adding up to me.
What do you need?
This is my favorite Annabelle movie, by the way.
Your soul.
So, that being said, we all know what's the story behind the Annabelle doll. Y'all probably know a little more about it than I do, whatever the case may be. However, it is said that if you visit this doll in person and you don't show it the same respect as you do any of these other super cursed dolls, then most likely you will be possessed. Now, when talking about the Annabelle doll, look up another Sam McCoy video. They do it all.
What's up, guys? Here we go.
I ain't gonna look her directly in her eyes, but that is the doll.
It feels surreal being with her for the first time. The real Annabelle doll is right here. Everybody knows Annabelle, especially from the movie. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the Conjuring house, they have the same exact box where it says, warning, positively do not open. And they have this devil tarot card as well. Cross above it. Angry. Guys, I'm not even holding the Theophilus and it said malicious and angry already.
Look at this doll
do not
sitting.
open. And they have this devil tarot card as well.
Let me
Cross
out
above
of here.
it.
I've been in this box way too
Angry.
long.
Guys, I'm not even holding the Theophilus and it said malicious and angry already. Look at all the artifacts around here. Ed and Lorraine were famous demonologists,
they
not
just
ghost
showed me
hunters,
everything.
so there's a couple demonologist books. Let me get poltergeist right after I said that. No way.
The doll's so, I want y'all to understand something. The doll's so powerful that any doll that has been correlated to its name, whether I think it'd be that one that literally is the movie prop.
Ed and Lorraine were famous demonologists, not ghost hunters, so there's a couple demonologist books.
Right here.
Poltergeist right after I said that. No way. All the scary artifacts. The artifacts around here to hear any tarot card as well. Cross above it. Be here for tonight, so if you would like to communicate, call tall, lasting respect in the world. Culture, guys, right after I said that, do not open. And they have this devil tarot card as well. Cross above it. Angry. Guys, I'm not even holding the obelisk, and it said malicious and angry already. Look at all the artifacts around here. Ed and Lorraine were famous demonologists, not ghost hunters, so there's a couple demonologist books.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something. This right here is the movie prop doll. Right here. This is the movie prop. But because it's associated with the real one back here, it's legit that bad. Now, how much money would it take for you to do a ride along with Annabelle?
Big time money.
Let's just say, but for some odd reason, in this case, we could get you to do a ride along with Annabelle. How much money would that take you?
In the case, I'm not touching it.
Sure. I don't think.
Get off the video, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot make that up. The green screen just, I don't know which way it shifted. That wasn't me. Wait, what could it have been? Hit the wall. Maybe I hit the wall too hard because it is against the wall. I did turn this way. I got picked up and put back down. All right, guys, listen. So what we're gonna do is, yes, and that is the Annabelle doll. I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened. I feel like I cannot make this up. I swear that green screen, because it just sounded like it. It sounded like it was like doom. It ain't fall though.
Go ahead and get
all right,
that.
man.
Hey, go ahead and get.
Now.
Go ahead and get that box ready, yeah.
What box? Okay. You want to do one after?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. There's one more. Right here?
Yes, through the screen, it's only making eye contact with Peggy.
This has sent people to the hospital. It's given.
So many people commented that they were actually haunted and affected from it. Please do this with caution. We're not
advising.
And we're not condoning any of this. This is up to you guys. If you want to take this chance, it's all on you.
Through y'all's video?
Through the screen.
Tens of thousands of people said electrical anomalies were happening.
Yes, through the screen, it's only making eye contact with Peggy.
This has sent people to the hospital. It's given people like cancer. It's gotten people in car crashes. So do not do this if you believe in the curse.
Yeah, we do not recommend this.
Now, they're putting another disclaimer up here. So, with Sam and Colby, guys, if I ever make it big, I'm telling you, I will do 100% a collab with Sam and Colby. Anywhere they want to go, I will go. Anywhere, I will do anything. Like, I do not care. I love the paranormal, but this is what they do sometimes a little maybe too far. But this is, I will still do it. But, now, let me turn this back on for just that way. A little more. Good. All right. So, apparently, I guess you're not supposed to look at Robert the doll's face. I guess this counts as like taking a picture / looking at him. I guess, he's being filmed. So, proceed with extreme caution as well here. They're putting up a disclaimer. If they're putting up a disclaimer, I'm, for one, not going to look at his face. Even though I think I have already like 10 times today.
If you don't want to see this and you don't want to risk, close your eyes or, fast forward through this part, but we're about to give you 10 unadulterated seconds with the most haunted doll in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Robert the doll. Said to be one of the most cursed dolls. He's apparently the most malevolent doll out of all of them, outside of Annabelle. I think him and Annabelle are basically tied for like the amount of deaths that are linked to them. Now I'm gonna get up out of there. But yes, that is Robert the doll. Now, I do not advise anybody to watch. You don't have to watch this video. You don't have to. You can click through. Actually, but as always, guys, those are some of the most. Actually, I was saying this, but those are some of the most haunted things in the world, some of the craziest things. For myself, he doesn't have to do me. He'll do something different. I'll do the Zach Bagans Museum alone. I do not care. I've always wanted to go to the Haunted One. The Lorraine Museum is currently closed, so you can no longer go there. So I guess the next best thing is Zach Bagans Museum in Las Vegas. I personally will go myself. I do not care. And then, I think it's something for himself if we ever get there. But regardless of that case, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You want to let them out? As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and we see you fucking niggas in another video.